Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 12, the final and last episode of Tokyo Ghoul Route A. And I just gotta say, holy crap, this episode, it was just an emotional ride throughout the whole thing. And just seriously, I really enjoyed this episode. So, of course, we get a little, just the start of the emotions. Of course, we have, I gotta admit, I didn't know. I thought the whole, for a good portion of the episode, that it was actually Kaneki was bleeding, but it was actually Hide the whole time. And of course, there's a bunch of flashbacks in this episode. Kaneki remembering when he was with in there and remembering everyone that was in there that was important to him at Anteku, and of course Hide also saying that during that time he kind of felt left out, and but he wanted to try and do anything he can to help Kaneki because he knew, obviously he finally tells him in this one that he knew all along, obviously, and that's why he was always at the CCG as a delivery person to try and do whatever he can and see about Kaneki and everything. And when he just that part when he falls down like pretty much dead on Kaneki, and the part where like let's go home, I was just like, oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden we get the whole Anteku on fire. We also get the emotional trek that Toga had to go through, going through all of this, remembering flashbacks of back when at Anteku, and everyone saying she should go to school and all this kind of stuff, how they everyone cares for her. Anteku is like a family and all that kind of stuff. And just this episode with Kaneki and Toka having to go through all this emotional stuff is just really like wow. And like another thing I noticed was when Kaneki was walking away and Toka saw him, with a body, which she doesn't know who it was, but it's Hide, of course. She tries to go follow him, and the building collapsed. And what do we see? We see a shard that saved her, like a bunch of shards, and of course that is her brother Ayato. It seems that we saw in the last episode he was watching her while she ran, and it seems that he ended up saving her, which is cute because they are brother and sister, even though they're on different sides, that kind of thing. But he still ended up saving her, so that was interesting to see. But like, not only that, of course, we also saw like Juzo, how bad she felt with Shinohara. He's not dead, they say, but he's like unconscious and like in critical condition, kind of thing. Kind of sad to see that. We also saw Akita, pretty much just like super just like on the side by the super sad super on the side super sad on the side that Amon, it turns out he's not just like we think dead, but he's just gone. We don't know where he is at the moment, and it's like what the heck, where did he go, and even the part when when he was the I forget what his name was, trying to contact Amon, where are you, that whole part was just like, oh my gosh, like on both sides, it's just making you feel on the Ghoul side like, oh my gosh, everyone's dying. On the human side, obviously everyone's dying. And the most impactful and powerful scene in this episode, or like maybe the whole season period, was when both seasons was when Kaneki has Hide holding him with it's like a sheet over Hide, and that's also the picture of Tokyo Ghoul that we saw and also have on my as my thumbnail for all the videos. And so I was like, oh, so that's who that body was. And just seeing him walk through, seeing both ghouls dead, humans dead, his hair flashing the black, showing his kind of like his humanity, and also his ghoul side going back to white, like showing how he's like in between, he's not on either side kind of thing. And just, oh my gosh, when the music, the opening song from Tokyo Ghoul season 1 played, I was just like, oh my gosh, right in the feels. Like it was just really emotional seeing him walk through the CCG, and just like all of that happening. It was just, I didn't know what to like think. It was just like wow, really emotional. Seriously, really emotional. It was just like wow. And then of course at the end we do see Kaneki and Arima about to fight. In a sense, they show the fight. They don't show the fight. They just show them about to confront each other. And later on, we also see that after a little bit is that it's him, Arima left alone with a sword in the ground, and then we see a brief flash of white hair kind of thing. So I don't know if this means that Kaneki's dead. I'm not too sure. I am an anime watcher only. I never read the manga, which actually after this episode, I've decided that I want to read the manga to see what the difference is and what. Like I just want to read the whole manga because at the end of this episode, it does show like a Toka coming out of a coffee shop, and I didn't know this at first, but I was reading online and stuff that it says Re or Re Re whatever it is, and that is the second part of the manga, and so that's a possibility. I'm thinking that there's going to be a season three, probably going to from the looks of the ending and everything. They could do it. I'm not too sure because obviously, like I said, I only watched anime, so I'm not too sure if Kaneki died or what else kind of happened or what else they can do. But yeah, overall, just really, I enjoyed this season. I enjoyed this episode a lot. It really felt like it was just the episode was just really emotional, and I was just like, oh my gosh! Like throughout the whole thing, I was just like, just the feels, and when that song, from season one hit, I was just like, holy crap. But overall, I like the season. I like the episode. I plan to, like I said before, read the manga because I want to see what the differences are, and I kind of want to be prepared to see what I want to see what whatever it's called, sorry, is about, since that is probably what they're going to be doing season three on. And I am going to watch season three if it comes out. Probably going to because that's a big thing to put that at the end. I'm pretty sure they're going to. I also heard that they're making OVA of Tokyo Ghoul Jack. So I'm probably gonna watch that too as well. I'm not too sure. From what I saw, it's about like a spin-off during Arima in his like high school days kind of thing. So that should be interesting to see how he was in high school and stuff. But overall, that's just a whole bunch of stuff. Um, all I gotta say, that's all I gotta say is I really enjoyed the episode and the season overall. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And I want to know like what you thought, how this compared to the manga was, how like nothing spoiling anything because I'm going to read the manga, but like, do you think it's possible for them to adapt the anime of Ray? Because I also heard that the anime for Ray is it's still going. There's not as much chapters, so I don't know how they would do it yet. So we're probably not going to see the third season if there is a third season for quite a while. So yeah, if you guys just want to talk about anything in the comments like that, like about the season, about the episode, about the different like how good it is compared to the manga, or if the manga is way better. I do plan on reading the manga, so as I said before, don't spoil anything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. That's all I gotta say. And until next time, guys. See ya.